Good evening. Welcome into the KENS 5 Digital Center. Bill Taylor on a Wednesday night where we started as a windy Wednesday and now the winds have relaxed a bit, and as they do, we're going to settle in for a pretty chilly night. I think there will be a few of you getting down to 32, but it's only going to be a light freeze. It will not be anything you have to really prepare for in a big way. I mean, I would definitely, if you're in the hill country, bring the plants in. I'm going to show you where in just a moment. First, let's show you what it looks like outside tonight. Pretty picture. Take that in. She is a beautiful city. San Antonio under partly cloudy skies, but it's soon going to be probably mostly cloudy. I don't think, actually, we might even be mostly clear at this hour. We'll take a look. But we're getting cold. Look at Bandera, is already down to 40. Bernie's at 43. Timberwood Park, 48. Randolph at 47. So some chilly air. 50 at Pleasanton, 52 at Devine and Moore. Hey, Chris McCoy, good to see you. And then if we peek into the hill country, not much of a change. Fredericksburg's at 42, Austin 47, Rock Springs 41. So let's talk about current conditions at the airport. That's a mostly clear sky condition, 48 in San Antonio with that north and northeast wind from 20 to 30 this morning down to 5 tonight. So when those winds go calm and when the skies stay mostly clear to clear, you've got good radiational cooling setup. Those are two of the biggest ingredients that really allow temperatures to drop. So with those light winds and then that dry air too, by the way, dew point down to 25. We're going to have a chilly night. Let's start there and show you who gets close to a freeze. I think it's going to be right on it at Bandera. And when I say a light freeze, remember, that's going to be indicating the amount of time that you're below freezing or even at freezing. So it's not going to be long. I mean, maybe 2 hours. You know, it's not even. I mean, but that would be the maximum. Enough to bring the plants in, enough to bring the pets in and make sure they're taken care of. 34 at Bernie, it'll be close. So I think north of Bernie, Comfort, Texas, up in northern Kendall County, you're going to probably get down to 32, maybe even 31. 37 Helotes, 36 Timberwood Park, 37 Castroville, 36 Hondo, Highway 90, notoriously colder than we are. 40 in the city, 39 St. Hedwig, Pleasanton, Floresville. You get out of that heat island and you definitely get a few degrees colder, even though it's, you know, not necessarily farther north. It couldn't be south or east. If you're out of that urban heat island, you can definitely get a little bit colder. So again, light freeze for Rock Springs, maybe a good 2 to 3, maybe hours on that one. Kerrville, again, 2 to 3 hours, 32. Fredericksburg, 32 on the nose. So again, not a hard freeze by any means. Okay, Seguin 41, Eagle Pass 43, Del Rio 41. You get the idea. And this is the coldest that this air mass has to offer. The difference tomorrow is going to be cloud cover. I mean, we didn't see any clouds today, yesterday, and now here they come. I mean, they'll march in from the south, and the model is showing a few little returns on radar. I don't think we're going to see much develop tomorrow. We might get a few sprinkles on Friday, but we're certainly not going to see much sun tomorrow. It might start mostly clear to partly cloudy, but then by noon hour, we are mostly cloudy for sure tomorrow. In fact, take a look at Thursday. Clouds all the way through, all right, and 57 for the high. So noticeably cooler thanks to the cold front, but also the cloud cover tomorrow is going to help keep temperatures colder. High pressure in control now. You can see where the front has moved a little farther south. How did Scrooge win the football game? The ghost of Christmas past. Oh, there it is. Nice. Ibana, hello there. Alicia, nice cold windy day. It was a good one, wasn't it? Felt really good out there. You're the man. Thanks, Olay. Appreciate you. Mariah and Denise. What's going on, Mariah? Denise, good to see you guys. I toast to you the purified water from our good friends at Purified Water. I guess that's the name of it. I don't know. That's all it says on here, purified water. Either way, make sure you recycle. Brian Sims, not to ruin anyone's night, but when does the famous mountain cedar start? Oh, you are ruining it. It will be soon, brother. Hopefully not too soon. Molds went up if you were feeling it today. A little bit of juniper in the air today, too, if you were feeling it. It will not, Rita. No winds tomorrow. Hola, everyone. Hola, Gina. You too. Blessings on a wonderful Wednesday night. Funeral tomorrow in Batesville. Sorry to hear that, Ibana. God bless you. Batesville's going to be cold during the day. It will. It'll be in the 50s. Remind me where Batesville is. But it'll definitely, I don't think that's south of here. It'll be in the 50s pretty much throughout our area. The air is so dry. Look at this. This is also why the cold front came through dry. Mid-levels, upper levels, very dry air. We see some moisture up to the north, right? And that might help translate into some of the clouds that we're going to be under. In fact, today was the last good amount of sun we're going to see for a while. Hey, Denise, how's the nephew? Hey, there it is, Ole, nice. Hey, Paul, good evening, sir. Not really. It's going to, as you'll see in the 7-day, we're going to climb quickly. We'll get right back up to some above average temperatures, and this beginning to December is going to be a bit more mild. A little more mild and dry. You know, very typical as to what we're expecting from a La Nina winter, which is forecasted. A very warm, not very, but warmer than average. Let's say that. It's too, you know, a long-range prediction. You can't say much more than above average. That's the farthest I'll go. And I still, again, I've always told you, you got to let these things play out. It's nature. And so there's variables that can change things. And that's why long-range forecasting, it's good to look at what conditions are in place at a macroclimate level in order to see, like a La Nina and El Nino, those are big synoptic systems, in order to see what, you know, in fact, more than synoptic, global, right? In a way that can dictate what will happen. But to bank on it and say, oh, it's going to be way above average this winter, we can't say that much yet. But we can say that a La Nina typically provides the southern United States and Texas with an above average temperature and a below average precipitation. So warm and dry. So this is definitely the forecast. I mean, the latter of the two for sure is what you're looking at. It's only 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch in the next 7 days. So we're not expecting much rainfall, although we do have chances over the weekend. Certainly not a washout. When I was looking at the models, nothing is coming in energy-wise to fuel heavy rain or thunderstorms. These would be light showers, hit and miss, would not be a washout like Thanksgiving. This will be hit and miss showers that'll come through, so we'll call them, just again, isolated to scattered at the most, 20 to 30% chance. You can see the temperature climb too. Look at from Thursday to Friday, we jump nearly 20 degrees. We'll be in the mid-50s tomorrow afternoon. Cloudy, chilly day, all day, but not windy. Just not a whole lot of sun. Then tomorrow, Friday, 73. Even a little bit of fog to start the morning, but that southwest wind's going to crank the mercury up. 10% chance of a few sprinkles, 20% chance of showers Saturday. Little breezy northeast winds on Saturday. This is part of the front. Isolated showers Sunday, but then we're warming right back up. Look at that, 80 on Monday, 77 on Tuesday. No, the beginning of next week, boo, I know, right? That's really warm, Chris. 20 from Uvalde, thank you. I knew I've seen it on the map. It's west of Uvalde even, so yeah. Pardon me, maybe up to about 60 or 61, Ibana, but not much warmer than what we're going to see in the city. And definitely cloudy. Definitely cloudy. Go next week is true. That's a good one. I love that, Chris. Bring on the rain. Still laying in due to my surgery. Oh man, God bless you on a recovery, Ole. Hope all goes well. Blessings on a speedy recovery and for comfort. Hanak, great to see you too, man. Great to see you too. So as I showed you, 2/10 of an inch is going to be the best in the gauge over the next 7 days. And you can tell 20 to 30%, that's why. That's the only rain chance we have really to speak of. Hey, I have to give a shout out to the generosity of South Texas. Once again, the Bills Elves Holiday Toy Drive phone bank, a huge success today. We cleared 17.5. We got almost, in fact, they're still counting some of the online, some of you went online today and didn't call in, And you can, by the way, we're not shopping till Monday. If you want to give to the Bills Elves Toy Drive, you give the money, we do the shopping. Kens5.com/BillsElves. Kens5.com, Karate Chop, Bills Elves. And you can donate. We shop on Monday. But right now, we're going to be shopping with nearly $18,000 thanks to your generosity today. Here's what's amazing about $18,000 and how quickly we raise that much money. We do this telethon in the 4 p.m., 5 p.m., 6 p.m. newscasts. Within those newscasts, we're still doing news. We're still doing weather. We're still doing sports. So when we have the telethon portion of the newscast, it's only a minute or two, tops. Throughout the whole half hour of that newscast, I would round it up, let's say 2 minutes per newscast, okay? Maybe 3 tops, all right? So I can round those 3 shows up to maybe 10 minutes of total time, right? And in between the shows, no one calls. I can promise you that when the shows end, the phones go dead. I mean, no one's calling in. When we're not asking for it, we're not getting the calls. No one knows to call, right? But then once the show starts and we start giving out the phone number, phones light up. So in a 10-minute long telethon, we raise $18,000. That really is incredible. That's phenomenal generosity. Thank you. You will be blessed because of what you're doing for children. You're providing Christmas. These children in Child Protective Services have been in deplorable situations, ones you don't want to hear about. You really don't. I don't. And as a father, it is unbelievably bad what some of these children go through. And here's your opportunity to give them some normalcy and give them a Christmas they deserve. These boys and girls deserve to feel good about themselves and be happy and be loved. I mean, it's really true, man. It's such an opportunity. So again, if you want to help, kens5.com/BillsElves, and you can donate online. We're shopping on Monday, and we're providing Christmas to thousands of kids. If you want to bring a new unwrapped toy, I almost forgot, we're going to have one more collection night. It's going to be Friday night. As a matter of fact, Brittany, coming out of Bill's Elves, can I have that full screen for the Friday collection? Thank you. The Forum, Brittany Carlock, our awesome producer for 10 p.m.'s newscast tonight. Friday night, Target at the Forum. That's going to be 1604 I-35. As a matter of fact, when the Forum was built, I don't know that it's still the case, but the Forum was the largest strip center in the United States of America. That's a true story. Google it. True story. When it was built, I don't know if it's still true today, but when the Forum was built, largest strip center, largest continuing strip center in the United States. And so anyway, it's out, you know where IKEA is out there as well. Come on out, 4, 5, 6 p.m. We're live collecting new unwrapped toys. So you can bring a toy or you can go online and donate. But help us out. Corpus weather. Wish I could help you, Mike. I just don't, I mean, I can look at it. Let's see. We'll take a quick peek at some Corpus. It's a little out of my jurisdiction. Ha 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 ha. Get it? Let's take a look-see, shall we? In old Nueces County. 57 degrees tonight. So, yeah, pretty good chance of rain. Thursday night, Friday at 40%, Saturday 30%, Sunday 20%. So it goes down. Best chance of rain Thursday night, Friday. And temperature-wise, 65 tomorrow, 75 on Friday, 80 on Saturday, with only that 30% chance of rain. There's your little Corpus Christi. Hondo is here. Hi, Sandy. What do you call a kid who doesn't believe in Santa? A rebel without a clause. A rebel without a clause. Did you hear that one, Ray? I heard it. Rebel without a clause. Come on, buddy. That's good stuff. We lost? Spurs, come on. They had a 17-point lead in the third quarter. We were what? Huh? It was up to 20. This in from Nate Ryan. Nate, what happened with the soccer? Did it end the way it was when I saw it? 2-0 in both games? Did Mexico get in? They're out? So what was the final of Argentina-Poland? They went to cards? Well, than the Spurs too, for that matter. Wow. That aggregate is crazy. So you get, this is crazy, because remember, in the group play of the World Cup, it's not a bracket yet. And so they do this aggregate where the goals you score, the shutouts you record, those all matter. You get points for everything. And Mexico, even though they won today, they're out. Even though, who was it? Tunisia beat France?
Tunisia beat France.
But Tunisia's going home. France advanced, even though they lost. It's really weird. The aggregate can be confusing and upsetting.
The moral of the story is that in the World Cup, you have to play to win, but you also have to win to play.
To play. That's in the book of Proverbs, I believe.
That's right. I stole it from Scripture.
Solomon wrote that. Good to see you, Nate Ryan.
Thanks, Bill. Good to see you as well.
What else? We got, okay, Spurs, little World Cup.
No World Cup highlights here tonight. If you're interested in the Alamo Bowl, we're talking potential teams for the Alamo Bowl. I spoke with President and CEO Derek Fox earlier today.
We talked about this, and I was excited about the names you threw out.
There are going to be two ranked teams here playing in the Alamo Bowl. Obviously, if people are excited about UTSA, I know I am. I mean, wherever they go, I'll be going as well, too.
Awesome.
We're going to find out on Sunday where UTSA goes to play their bowl game, and as well, who will be coming here to San Antonio. If you're a Texas Longhorns fan, you might like the results.
All right, all right, all right. Is there really a chance it could be Texas USC?
USC, I'm going to go no. I'm going to say my pick is Texas-Utah. It's either going to be Texas-Utah.
That's a good matchup, too. Utah's really good.
Texas-Utah or Texas-Washington.
Okay.
And Utah's quarterback, long-haired cat, straight out of Dazed and Confused.
Sunshine?
Pretty much. Transfer contest.
Whoa. So a little bad blood.
With Texas leaving for the SEC here in 2 years' time, this might be the last time that we get the Longhorns at the Alamo Bowl.
Could be did you hear that? Could be the last time UT heads to the Alamo Bowl because it'll move to the SEC. Good point. Nate Ryan, ladies and gentlemen, in the building. In the building. Good stuff, bro. Oh, wow. Do I need to bring my plants inside in Converse? No. Diana, no. You're fine. I mean, Converse 39 at the most. A chilly night. I'd bring the dogs in. I'm bringing mine in tonight. Rosemary, good to see you. How are you? But yeah, no freeze for us just yet. No freeze for us tonight. Ray Silva's in the building. Come on, brother. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How are you, sir?
I'm sour about the Spurs loss. What do y'all think of the new uniforms? I like them tonight. They do look good, at least. No, they look good. But a 20-point lead, really? Come on, guys.
Well, this is like the mid-'80s.
Yeah, no, this is rebuilding, yeah. This is the true test of a Spurs fan. Stick with the silver and black. I'm a Giants fan, so I know what it's like to be a Spurs fan this season, I promise you. I love y'all. God bless you. And we're going to see you on Ken's 5 News at 10.